I'm just a little girl who picks up scraps. One day, I accidentally scratched a rich CEO's luxury car. When the CEO found out that my mother was seriously ill, he said he wouldn't pursue the matter. He also offered to pay for my mother's treatment, but I couldn't take money from a stranger, so I refused on the spot. I told him I would sell the scraps I've collected, and soon I would be able to raise the money for the medical bills. My relatives would take my mom to the hospital. Then I took out a handwritten IOU from my bag. My mom had always taught me that if you make a mistake, you have to take responsibility for it. I promised the CEO that once I raised the money, I would pay him back for the car repair. The CEO reluctantly accepted the IOU. As I walked away with the scraps, I had no idea he was watching my back, thinking of his long-lost wife and child. For all these years, he had been looking for his family, until one day his assistant told him his wife was in the hospital. At the same time, I was pushing my comatose mother to the hospital. Soon my uncle and aunt rushed into the ward, saying they had talked to the doctor, and if the money was paid, the surgery could be scheduled that night. I was so happy, I took out all the money I had saved from collecting scraps over the past 3 years. My uncle took the money and brought out a bone marrow donation agreement, tricking me into thinking it was a consent form for the surgery. I didn't know how to read and couldn't understand the content. My uncle and aunt said they had already looked it over, and all I needed to do was sign and give my thumbprint. So I trusted them and signed the paper with my thumbprint. Later, when I went to get water for my mom, I overheard my uncle and aunt talking in the stairwell, and found out they planned to sell my mother's bone marrow to a rich woman for money. I remembered the doctor saying my mom couldn't be further stimulated, or she might never wake up again, so I needed to take her away immediately. But I accidentally knocked over a thermos, making a noise. My uncle and aunt heard me. I quickly ran away, and my aunt recognized me. They chased after me. I was trying to get back to the ward when I bumped into the CEO. His jade pendant fell out. The CEO recognized the pendant, and wanted to ask who I was, but I didn't have time to answer him, so I pushed him away and ran. He took the opportunity to pull a strand of my hair for a paternity test, suspecting I was his daughter. When I got back to the ward, my uncle and aunt were already there, asking where I had been. I could only say I had been in the ward the whole time. The doctor came and informed us that the surgery could begin. My uncle was about to take my mother to the operating room, but I threw myself onto her, blocking them. My uncle yelled at me for causing trouble. I had to lie, saying my mom had lost control of her bowels, and I needed to clean her up. They thought it was dirty, so they agreed to delay the surgery. I took the chance and quietly pushed my mom out of the ward. When the nurse noticed, she informed my uncle and aunt. They chased after us but couldn't catch up. My uncle called the rich woman for help. She ordered to lock down all the exits of the hospital, so they couldn't let me take my mom away. At the same time, the CEO received the results of the paternity test, confirming